Good morning, Carlsbad. We have a packed show for you today. To start off, we have Danica in the studio with Best Buddies and Brock on the Magic Window to talk a little bit about soccer. What else do we have, Taylor?
That's right, Colin. We're also going to have Micah live with Astronomy Club, as well as Faye live via DeGero to talk a little bit about bike safety.
Sounds like a great show. I'm Colin Garrity.
And I'm Taylor Lohmeyer, and CHS TV starts right now.
Good morning. The pandemic last year created challenges for many people. Here's Mason to take a look at how it affected students at our school.
It's definitely affected my mental health negatively. Beforehand, I derived a lot of joy from interacting with people, especially like making them cards or just things like that. So when COVID hit, I felt very isolated, even from my close friends.
Claire Corrigan, a CHS student, represents a microcosm of many people and students' emotions during these troublesome times.
I think a lot of the greatest sources of joy in my life were suddenly ripped from me.
The lack of human interaction caused many to sink into a state of decreased motivation.
As I found school so much harder. The sadness you feel as a result of not doing as well in school only feeds that, and then you do worse in school. So I think that's definitely been one of my main struggles.
This vicious cycle affects many students, causing a decrease in mood and work ethic.
And then when it started to become really hard to even be motivated to get out of bed or do my schoolwork, it just felt like such a personal failure.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a stigma, right? Like associated with, hey, I'm struggling through this, or I'm experiencing or feeling this way. I think that idea that there's something, there's something wrong with me.
It's not only admitting that you're not okay, but in some ways it's admitting that you're a failure in your own eyes.
This feeling of failure and disappointing themselves and others leads many to suppress their feelings and not reach out for help.
And I think that's kind of the piece, is letting go of that stigma, that there's nothing wrong with being upset or being down, and recognizing that there are people around to help you.
I think it's important for people to realize that we all go through these things. I certainly experience, these ups and downs in my life as well. Always really reach out. Again, whether it's at home,
Talk to your parents,
whether it's at school,
find a friend,
with a teacher,
reach out to your school counselor,
an administrator, another trusted adult at school.
No matter how bleak things may seem, there are people and resources available to help.
I still think, in a lot of regards, it did make me lose a lot of self-worth. But I think I also can gain it back. In the process of gaining it back, I think will also ultimately lead me to having more self-worth.
Thank you, Mason. Remember, if you need someone to talk to, the counselors are always there for you. The theme for this Friday's home football game versus Lakewood is Lancer Luau. Get your Luau t-shirt from the student store before they sell out.
Any freshman interested in running for Frosh Class Council should stop by the ASB room. Deadline to submit your name is today. Deadline to pre-order a class t-shirt for all classes is this Friday. Stop by the student store to pre-order your shirt.
Carlsbad High has a writing lab open every morning from 7:25 to 8:25 in room 3211. Mrs. Britton can help you with essays, research reports, slides, posters, and more. All students are welcome. Now we have Micah live with Astronomy Club to learn about what they do. Micah?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Micah Carlson, and I'm here live with Nicole and Tressa from Astronomy Club. So, Nicole, I know you're the president of this club. Can you tell me why you started this club?
We started Astronomy Club because we wanted to create a place where students who are also interested in astronomy could come together, learn about it together, and just hang out.
That's cool. And Tressa, can you tell me what you guys do when you meet?
Yeah, we do a lot of really cool stuff. We talk about stars and astronomy and some really fun things. Today we're actually making star dials and we go on stargazing trips, which is really cool.
That's awesome. Now, lastly, I know people that are interested in this club would like to know how to join. So, Nicole, can you tell them how they can do that?
So you can join by going to the CHS Instagram handle and clicking the link in bio to sign up through the Google form, or you can just come to room 2009 at lunch every Wednesday and just sign in through the roster.
So yeah, today is a Wednesday, so if you're interested in this club, go ahead and go to room 2009 at lunch, and now I'm going to send it back to the desk.
Thanks, Micah. If you want to join Astronomy Club, their first club meeting is today and every Wednesday at lunch in room 2009. Need community service hours? Help out this season in the football concession stand during home games on Thursdays and Fridays. See School Loop for more details.
Families and students enrolled at CHS can register for the 2021 PSAT exam to be administered on Saturday, October 16th. Deadline to register is September 10th. See the link to the flyer on School Loop. Now, we have Danica live with Best Buddies. Danica, what do you have for us?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Danica here with Issa, Luke, and Caden from Best Buddies. So, can you tell me a little bit about this club?
We hang out with students with IDDs, and at our meetings, we have games and cookies. It's basically a party, and we have actual parties, so we would love to have you there.
That sounds like so much fun. So, Luke, can you tell me what your favorite part about Best Buddies is?
Hanging out with friends and eating cookies.
That sounds like so much fun. Caden, if people want to join this club, what should they do?
Yeah, if you're interested in joining, just come on down to room 4002. It's a great time. We meet every Wednesday at lunch, so come out today if you're interested. Can't make it today? Every Wednesday, so just come out next week.
Perfect. Everybody stop by room 4002 today at lunch. Now I'll send it back to Taylor at the desk.
Thanks, Danica. Juggling Club is meeting today in room 7105. No experience required. Anyone interested in joining Women in STEM, club meetings are held in room 2009 every Tuesday at lunch.
Now, Sinead is live in the studio with C3 Club. Sinead, what do you have for us?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm here with Kenneth and Zoe from C3 Club. So, Zoe, what is C3 Club?
C3 Club stands for Carlsbad Cleanup Crew, and what we do is every Sunday we go out and do a cleanup around the Carlsbad Village or Carlsbad area, and yeah, we keep Carlsbad clean.
And Kenneth, why do you think it's an important club for students to join?
It's really important for students to join C3 because it's just really great to see people out there, changing the world and, making differences in our community as well as, within our environment. So, just get out there and advocate as much as you can.
Super cool. And I heard that there's something going on at lunch today. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so today at lunch is our first of the year club meeting in room 2004. So come on down to hear about how you can become a member and how you can join the cleanups. We will have donuts.
That sounds like tons of fun. And Kenneth, if students unfortunately can't make the meeting and they're interested in joining, what should they do?
Yeah, totally fine. You can actually follow our Instagram, Carlsbad Cleanups, and we'll have all our updates there. You can follow our link tree and go to our group and, be updated.
Well, students, if you're interested, make sure that you join and you come to lunch today. And thank you for coming on, and I'm going to send it back to the anchors.
Thank you, Sinead. Calling all actors and actresses, auditions for the fall play, The Red Velvet Cake War, will be next Tuesday, September 7th, after school at 4. See Mrs. Kokel in room 5002 for more info.
Sounds like a great play to participate in. Make sure to stop by room 5002 to find out more information. To take a break from the announcements, we have Faye live via DeGero to talk about the importance of bike safety. Faye?
With the popularity of e-bikes obviously having increased in our school over this past year, and not only our school but the other schools around us, there's a lot more kids on the roads going to and from school. So I'm here to remind you guys about some safety tips and some traffic laws that you have to follow when you're riding your e-bike. First off, you have to have a helmet on if you're under the age of 18. It's legally required, and you can actually be fined if you're caught not wearing one, so make sure to just always have it on. Another really important rule is that you're actually required to follow all traffic laws. This includes that stop sign you ran last week. You have to always stop for pedestrians and share the road with the vehicles around you. Another really important one is visibility. Make sure you're not going in and out of lanes. Make sure cars can always see you, because it's always better to get your destination safer instead of faster. That's all I have for you today. I'll send it back to the desk.
Thank you, Faye. Next, we are going to send it over to Brock on the Magic Window to give some breaking news in soccer. Brock?
Good morning, Carlsbad. I'm Brock Sarsmans here in the Magic Window to talk about the soccer transfer window that just ended yesterday. Now, first off, we have one of the biggest transfers ever. Lionel Messi leaving his childhood club, Barcelona, to go to PSG. He goes to play with his old teammate, Neymar. Another massive transfer, Ronaldo returning to Man United after about 10 years away from the club. He's going to help them with their title charge this year to win the English Premier League. And another signing by Man United, this one was also another huge signing. Rafael Varane, World Cup winner, 4-time Champions League winner, signed with United. He's their new center back. He'll help patch up some holes on their defense too. And another Premier League title contender, Chelsea, signed Romelu Lukaku from Inter Milan. He scored 24 goals for them in the Italian league last year. He'll be a great signing for Chelsea, and he'll score a lot of goals in the Premier League. And finally, we have Antoine Griezmann going from Barcelona back to Atletico Madrid. He played for Atletico a couple years ago, but he has since returned to the club on a loan. And this was surprising because it was unexpected. It was on deadline day, so it was on the last day they can make transfers. So it was a very unexpected and surprising transfer. But it'll be interesting to see how all these players do at their new clubs. And Anchors, I'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Brock. That wraps up our show today. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Have a great day, Carlsbad. Bye.
Bye.